Welcome to my 7 minutes on how to improve your credit. My name is Robert Beane. I'm a financial advisor. I have 40 years plus of experience in finance and business and taxes. And I am a nationwide speaker on financial subjects, especially for financial professionals. And today we're going to go over components of your FICO score and how you can use those to improve your credit, and not that knowledge to improve your credit, your mindset for improving your credit, and hopefully we'll give you some tips that you can actually implement right now. So without any further ado, let's get on to talking about the subject, and just a little bit to try to give you some my information so you can catch up with me. So here it is right up front. You can find me in Fort Myers, Florida. Here's my phone number and email. If you'd like to have a little conversation, I'd be happy to work with you and give you some ideas on the subject. You might also want to take a look quick at a blog that I have that has all kinds of financial information on it, but particularly with respect to credit and using credit responsibly. I think you would enjoy that. And so if you have some questions, you may actually be able to answer some of those from that. So the components of your FICO score, is very important to understand those so that you can have a clear knowledge of what it is that you've got to use to improve your score and to have better credit. And so here are the 5 components: your payment history, how you make your on-time payments, your debt level as opposed to the entire amount of debt that you have available to you, the length of your credit history, how long have you actually had your credit and used it well, inquiries, whether or not you do an application or whether or not other people are checking on your credit, and the mix of your credit between mortgages and other types of credit. Your payment history, the last 6 months of your history is critical. Absolutely, it makes a big impact, and 35% of your score comes from there. So you want to make sure that you're in good shape on that. The last 24 months are also very important. It always shows up on all of your credit. They can see the actual last 24 months history. So important, but last 6 months critical. Inaccurate reporting, you need to get inaccurate items off there. So you need to be checking your credit report. And then collections and bankruptcies, they take a while to get off. So over time, they do go away, but they do have an impact. Then the debt level, keeping your balances on, especially on revolving accounts, to less than 30% of your total credit limit. This also shows that you are responsibly manage your debt. So that's very important. And I have a lot of people that I work with who actually take advantage of 0% offers. And if you use those well, those can be very effective, not just in keeping your interest rate down, but also in maintaining good credit. So your length of credit history is 15%, and good history lasts a long, long time. So do not take good history off your credit report. Don't close accounts that have had good history. Very, very important to keep your rate up, and then regularly reviewing that, taking a look at that, making sure that you're on top of that. Some people review it annually, some people review it every 3-6 months. All those things are good ideas. Keep reviews. Inquiries, hard inquiries, that's all on you. That's when you actually apply for credit yourself. And so if you submit an application, hard inquiries, they will ding your credit score. Soft inquiries can ding your credit score a little bit, but particularly they're problematic because you don't necessarily see them. So optoutprescreen.com will keep some of those off of your plate. And then the 45-day rule, if you're buying a car or getting a mortgage, all the credit pulls that you do to get those within a 45-day period is just counted as one. So it's good to have that piece of information. And then the mix of your credit, your mortgage credit, as you understand what a mortgage credit is, I'm sure it has to do with something on a house or on a property. Revolving credits, credit cards, and installment is like an auto loan. And you can imagine that if you're getting auto credit, for example, or for an auto loan, that they're going to weight installment credit more heavily than maybe the other types of credit, because that's the type of credit that you're trying to get. So a new mindset, helping you to find a new mindset is really critical here. So regular monitoring is important. At annualcreditreport.com is a great place to go to make sure that you're managing that. Plan your major purchases out in advance. That way that you can limit the amount of credit pulls and things that affect you. Responsibly add your credit. Don't just take the credit card when you leave Target, and make sure that you're not, I'm going to mention this more a little bit later, but don't do irresponsible things that will cause problems in relationships. So, all right, so credit improvement now. Get your free credit report. Find out what's on there. Make corrections if you need to. Stop the soft inquiries on the optoutprescreen.com. Find and correct your errors right away. Don't close accounts that have good history. And the danger on adding others to your credit is that it can affect relationships. So it's really not worth it. I don't advocate that. Some people say that it still works, but anyway, so improve your credit by making on-time payments. As you remember, the 35% for payment history. Use the debt snowball. If you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, you might be familiar with the debt snowball. Knock off the low balances first. Then you get motivated to actually handle your stuff. I can show you how to do that. Then create a new history. If you have a car that's paid off, maybe take a small loan on that. Buy some prepaid credit cards. Use those for gas and groceries. So that they're all getting paid off all at the same time, and you find that that will give you improvements in both your installment credit and your revolving credit. So everybody can do this. You could start right away. Make sure you have a realistic time horizon for the period of time so that you can actually get your credit in shape so that you can use it for what you want to use it for. Good progress only helps you when it's reported. If you borrow money from your cousin Vinny, he probably doesn't report to the credit reporting agencies, so it's not going to help your credit score. And then I'd recommend that you get a coach or an accountability partner to help you square away your credit, or whoever's trying to improve their credit. I think it can really help. And so I hope that you'll take this into serious consideration for not your future, but maybe for somebody else's future. Let me know if I can help you. And take a look at that blog. There may be some things in there that you'll enjoy or like, but let me know if I can help you with your credit or any financial issue. Happy to do that. Take name, phone number, email, however you want to contact me. I'll be available to you. Thank you very much, and look forward to working with you. Hopefully we can work together, but certainly on to good credit and better credit for you. Take care.